A voice message on WhatsApp. Hey Claude, how's my server doing? Server healthy. 5 of 5 containers running. My name is Damjan Savić. In this video, I'm going to show you how I put a WhatsApp bot on my Netcup server and wired it to a Claude Code session that has full access to the machine. Let's talk about the problem first. Running your own server means SSH. SSH means a terminal, and a terminal means sitting at a desk. There are SSH clients for the phone. I've used them. Typing a system control command on a touchscreen on a train is not a workflow. It's a punishment. So the usual answer is a monitoring dashboard. Grafana, Uptime Kuma, whatever you like. And dashboards are fine. They show you numbers, but a dashboard can't do anything. It tells you a container is down. It can't restart it, it can't read the log, and it can't tell you why. What I actually want is to ask a question in plain language and get an answer from something that can also act. For today's video, I'm using Claude Code, running directly on the server on the Claude Max plan. The bot itself is a project of mine. It's public on GitHub, link in the description. Two more things. Voice messages go through OpenAI Whisper, which is a separate paid API. Fractions of a cent per message, but it isn't free. And the number I'm connecting is a prepaid semi-bot specifically for this. Not my personal number, I'll come back to why that matters. A multi-channel bot. It speaks Slack, Telegram, and WhatsApp. We're only using WhatsApp. 33 modules. PostgreSQL for session memory, so the bot remembers the conversation. A router that sends simple questions to Haiku for a fast answer and hard ones to Opus. And at the end of it, I send a voice message to get a server report. Let me show you how. The workflow. 5 phases. Phase 1, install the project with Claude Code. Phase 2, the database. Phase 3, configuration and access control. Phase 4, pairing WhatsApp. Phase 5, actually talking to it. First, I'm going to access my server. Now I'm going to launch Claude Code. I'm on the server. Claude Code has been running on this machine since my self-hosting video. Same setup, nothing new. So I'm going to use Claude Code to install the thing that lets me talk to Claude Code. Clone this repository into my home directory and get it running on this server. github.com, Damjan 1996, WhatsApp bot. The first thing that happens is npm install. And as we can see, npm install finished. Let me check the results. And that pulls WhatsApp Web.js, which pulls Puppeteer, which pulls an entire Chromium browser. On a fresh Ubuntu server, the system libraries Chromium needs are not there. Don't guess the package list. Start the service, read the log, install exactly what it names. That's 2 minutes instead of 20. As we're only going to communicate via WhatsApp, I'm going to take WhatsApp only, patch Slack to be optional. PostgreSQL is currently running containerized via Docker. I need to install PostgreSQL on the server and run the migrations. While inspecting the repository, Claude Code found something I didn't expect. 27 hard-coded paths. Every one of them points at a /home/Damjan. My user on this server is Damjan Savić. The path to the Claude binary is hard-coded too, right in the runner module. Now, I wrote this project on a different machine, and I never noticed because on that machine the path was correct. 2 ways out. Create a user called Damjan and move on, or rewrite the paths properly. I let Claude Code rewrite them. And that's the honest reason this phase is in the video. Not because npm install is interesting, because this is what actually happens when you move a project to a machine it wasn't written for. Claude Code cannot run sudo. So it writes the configs and I run the privileged commands myself. That split is not a workaround. It's the correct way around. Phase 2. The database. And here's the commands we need to run. I'm going to run the commands in another terminal window. There we go. And we're done. Now we're going to answer both questions which Claude has asked. Running the sudo commands was done. And my number, which I'm going to use for the WhatsApp bot, is going to be +49 151 640 25960. Now we only need to run one more command and we should be done. The database should be up and running in no time. Oh, let me see what we got here. The command we just ran returned an error, and I told Claude about it. Claude is now preparing a migration to fix the error we encountered. Now our database is up and running with all 7 tables in place, and there's still one gap Claude is currently filling. All 12 tables now match the code references. And everything is green and critically DB available true. No query tripped the availability flag. Let me clear the smoke test rows. This should be one of the final commands Claude is now running. Now let's start the bot. So the bot is up, PostgreSQL connected, Slack cleanly disabled, WhatsApp initializing, dashboard on 3800. Let me confirm the process is still alive and grab a fresh QR. They expire in seconds. We're going to use the QR code to log into WhatsApp. Now I'm going to tell Claude to show me the QR code for the WhatsApp login. On the WhatsApp account with the bot phone number, I've already prepared WhatsApp and opened the QR code scanner to log in. Claude just generated a command which I'm going to use to create a new QR code for the login. Inside the other terminal window on my server, I'm going to run the command, and as we can see, I received a QR code. On my phone, it reads, link a new device, which I'm going to do now. Scan code, link a new device, and I'm in. You can see that there is a new session added from a Chrome browser. This is going to be the session which our bot is going to use. WhatsApp authenticated successfully. WhatsApp client is ready. The session gets stored in a folder in the project. So a restart doesn't cost you the pairing, but the phone has to come online roughly every 14 days or the link drops and you scan again. Now the honest part about this whole approach. This is not the official WhatsApp Business API. It's Puppeteer driving a headless browser pretending to be WhatsApp Web. Meta's terms forbid that. Accounts do get banned for it. That is exactly why I'm using a prepaid SIM and not my own number. If it gets banned, I lose a SIM card, not my messages. Phase 5. Talking to it. To make things easier, I'm going to use WhatsApp Desktop. Watch what comes back. Test OK, containers up, load 0.26, disk at 4%. A short answer arrives almost immediately, and then a longer one follows. That's the router. Haiku classifies the message. If it's simple, Haiku just answers, and it's finished. If it's complex, Haiku sends a fast acknowledgement, so you're not starting at nothing, and Opus takes over behind it. The two-stage design is the difference between this feeling like a chat and feeling like a form submission. Now a voice message. I'm going to use my phone to send a voice message directly to Claude. Hey Claude, how's my server doing? The audio goes to whisper, comes back as text, and then runs the exact same pipeline as if I'd typed it. 25 megabytes is the limit, which is minutes of speech. You will not hit it. And now the thing I actually built this for. Docker containers and their status, disk on root and home, memory, Nginx, uptime. That's a snapshot function running 6 commands on the machine and writing the result into the server state table I mentioned earlier. It keeps 24 hours of history. Now, honest results. 1. 27 hard-coded paths in a project I wrote myself. Write your paths as environment variables. I didn't, and it cost me a phase of this video. 2. Chromium system libraries on a fresh server. Predictable, annoying, 5 minutes. 3. Every 14 days, I have to remember to turn the prepaid phone on. Now, here's the thing. The bot isn't the interesting part. You can build this with Telegram in an afternoon. What makes it work is that Claude code already lives on that server with real access. The messaging app is just a door. 3 rules if you build this. 1. The whitelist is your security model, not a convenience feature. 2. Give the agent a working directory, not the whole disk. The config has a setting for that. Use it. 3. Anything that needs root, you run yourself. The agent writes the config, you execute. That split is what keeps this safe. I've prepared everything for you. The repository is public and every command from this video is in the description. Copy-paste ready. The next step would be to get a prepaid SIM before you start, not after. It's 10 euros and it's the difference between a project and a problem. And this is version 1. Telegram and Slack are already in the same codebase. Same engine, different door. The key insight from today's video is that the interface to your server doesn't have to be a terminal. It has to be something you already have open. My name is Damjan Savić. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful, subscribe for more AI tutorials. See you in the next video.